Gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights and some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell now. Man, this nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, my type, light skin, next black, hello.
TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, my type, light skin, next black, hello.
TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic. TFN, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world it could be, but it's always right here with me, the BABGOG. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, man. What's going on? What is going on, man? Apologize for the delay, but I had some serious affairs to take care of today. You know what I'm saying? Unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying? I scheduled it, and by the time, I was caught up doing what I'm doing, but hey, we here now. Right? So, hey, man, let's go ahead and get into it. So Cam Newton has been all the uproar over the last few days due to the fact that he had an interview with the the good doctor, and we're gonna watch it right here. You're gonna watch it right here, right now. Like to hear, here you go. Hold on, let's see. And man, shout out to again, black male media, bro. For so long, dog. The narrative on black men, again, mostly entertainment shit, right? And I'm gonna have to talk about the Dr. Umar thing too. I'm definitely gonna cover that. But most of that publicity that we got, man, was just negative, stereotypical, violent, hypersexual, all those different things, and so on and so forth. So it's great to see brothers, especially former athletes, right, show another layer of just black man, black manhood existence, understanding, articulation, personality, all these things, right? So shout out to all these brothers, man, that's out here that's doing us a huge service of, you know, rightfully representing us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep telling y'all this stuff, man, for so long, like you said, and this stuff's not gonna change overnight. If you don't understand this, dog, everybody like, you know, you results now. It's not gonna happen, man. You had something that's been, you know, hundreds of years in the process. You're not gonna change that in a year. You're not even gonna change it in 10 years, or, you know, it's gonna take time. And I think now is the time that's where black men are starting to understand and actually, you know what I'm saying, put the work in order to get the ball rolling. Let's get to it.
Really understand true love, because when you identify those things, it was how can I benefit from the situation. He has high status, I have high status,
Right.
I'm have a business, it matches that. So to my point, when I'm saying I can make a woman in regards to that, I see way too many times a high value man takes a low functioning woman or a low value woman and
listen, bro. Listen. This was my biggest thing, and I still don't agree with this. Okay. I tell you to this day, bro. Listen, a woman should earn you, my nigga. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The fact of the matter is that pretty much black men specifically, men in general, but black men specifically and especially, have realized that we're human. You human, brother. Okay? You eat, sleep, shit, feel, laugh, cry, be happy, sad, mad. You know what I'm saying? Tired. All of those things, bro, encompass being a human being. Men are cut off from about 80% of that shit. Right? But hence, what's the what's the result? The end result is extremely high self-deletion rates with men. You know what I'm saying? Drug use, drug abuse, drug addiction, alcohol, all these different things, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Simply because you're not allowed to express yourself from an emotional standpoint. And again, that's never going to be the case. We understand that. We know that. But I think what we can do is create more outlets for men to where men can be vulnerable without being vulnerable. Again, playing cards. Just listen, just no liquor and friendly spades games, okay? Ain't nobody getting shot, ain't nobody getting cut. All right, we get no beats by the pound if you renege. You just know, you know what I'm saying? Listen, a spade game, nigga, you got to be careful. You don't know what you're doing. Don't sit down at that table. All right, you sit down at the spades table, you don't know what you're doing. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Okay. Man, just please, I wish, man. Listen, man. I hope a lot of you niggas as you weird niggas, right? Why don't y'all ever hit the link, bro? Again, man, it's extremely immature. I'm just gonna start calling this and childish for you to act like, again, a man is doing something for himself to women. No, the nigga's speaking his thoughts. Specifically, he has a podcast and he's being questioned about his ideology, whatever it may be from a relationship standpoint. It's not about explaining shit to women. And even if he did, he fucking could. Men do what they want, boys do what they can. Everybody explains themselves to somebody, my nigga. I hate when y'all do this shit, bro, but hey, it is what it is. Be loved, yes, they will. Yes, yes. Spades, tonk, 21. Listen, don't let no money get involved. Don't do it.
Increase her status overnight. Now, it's still a process. It's still a level of submission from both sides, not just a female side, but also the male side. And also, there's a patience that goes into that to be like, yo.
Wait, hold on. Depending on the negotiation, because some of that stuff, I'm saying could move fast because everyone's negotiation process is different. You know what I mean, Cam? Meaning if we come in saying, okay, Cam, this is a strategic dating thing, we both know it, we're going to have this all planned out, we just going to hit these points. Meaning that would come into fruition a lot sooner because we're clear on the plan. Versus if I came in without you knowing my plan, and I'm like, oh, Cam, yeah, hey, it may be a little longer process. I agree.
Drinking and driving is a decision that can change your whole world. You can face a life-altering.
I believe that a woman should stay in her place when it comes to answering men's question from a place of being the source and instead say my opinion. Just like I think a man also should stay in his place when answering questions about us because y'all not us, you don't know. But you can say in my opinion, in my experience, or what I think. So I would hope that men could experience real love. However, I believe that it would take more than a high functionality. It would take more than high valueness. It would take more than being able to come in and, make a woman or make a man, whoever we want them to be. Being in love and feeling and experiencing that fully is more about how open and vulnerable we have already allowed ourselves to be with ourselves.
Now, again, this is the problem, right? And shout out, man. Shout out to Valerie. Appreciate your love coming through with the $10 already. Hello, everyone. Hello to you, Valerie. I greatly appreciate you for the 10 love. Hope you are enjoying the stream. More for your mom. Don't ever insult, again, a former franchise NFL quarterback he looks nothing like that individual who is now, I understand, homeless. So, yeah, let's not do that, bro. Let's not do that.
Right. So meaning I receive love from you at the level of receptivity I already am when I come and meeting you, whether it's friendship, business, romantic. You can't love me deeper than I love myself. Let me word that better. You can feel the love deeper for me than I love myself. I won't receive it and feel it past the level that I love myself.
Yes, ma'am.
So where the disconnect comes out, not with us, but with people, is you telling me like, Doc, like I love you with everything. Like I'm giving you the world. Like no, I'm loving you like I've never loved any. And if I'm unlovable and I haven't worked through my stuff, and I don't have the awareness to say, but baby, it ain't your love that is the issue. It's my ability to receive it and be topped off. Now, if I said,
and again, man, listen. Shout out to the R&B joint we had. Listen, that I can't make you love me when you don't. Shit is real, bro. You gotta tell a woman that tell me you love me. You don't, or she constantly talking about you don't love me, you don't care about me type shit, bro. Get out of there. She mean that shit. No matter how much you show her, she's never gonna believe it. She's never gonna understand it. But for whatever reason, and has nothing to do with you. It's probably something pre-existing from, her family, childhood, whatever, whatnot, what have you. But her not being able to receive your affection, right? That's doomed for a relationship. Okay. That's doomed for a relationship. And I know you niggas, I don't love these hoes. I'm a player from the Himalayas. I'm a motherfucker, I'm gonna be on these hoes till I die. I'm not talking to you niggas. I'm talking to the regular niggas that's retired. I'm talking to the niggas that's not hung their jerseys up. I'm talking to the niggas that ain't out here, on the pussy patrol. I'm talking to the regular humans, okay? Not you, you nigga landers. All right, you pussy slayers. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay, just ignore this part. But for the niggas that, got old ladies, they trying to settle down, you know what I'm saying? Somebody they care about, that's who I'm talking to. All right.
said that to you as my partner, which is that emotion, that would make you love me more, receive your love.
Right.
And then in return, I'm able to reciprocate it at a deeper level for you, because this is the thing. If you're already loving me deeper than I can feel.
Yeah, and this ain't even the one. Shit, I thought it was one of the one. Hold on. God damn. Let's try this shit. Let's see. I think this is it right here. My bad, y'all. This nigga, out of all the shit he clipped, why the hell is Cam? What's going on with your production, man? Come on, Cam. That's just that you missing out on what's the name right now with just this alone. Everybody been blowing this shit up, and your production team hadn't made a clip of this yet. Come on now.
Within the time frame of me smoking a cigar. Do you want to get married?
Hard, yes. Absolutely want to get married.
So my question is, if you've never seen a healthy marriage, how are you able to identify one?
So let me answer again. I didn't grow up in a household where healthy marriage was something that was present for learned behavior. I am 41 years old. I'm an adult who has done a lot of work. So in today's world, with my work and my healing and my old friends who I have now made new friends, I now have, and I do see healthy relationships.
Again, no, she don't. Stop, bro. Listen, I don't know where anybody know where this lady's from. Exactly. Yeah, true. I think listen, that right there, ma'am. I'm guessing she's some type of psychologist, psychiatrist, mental health. I'm guessing that's the type of doctor she is, right? And I'm hoping the actual doctor. She has a doctorate or she's a doctor level actual of whatever, right? Ma'am, you're 41. And again, hey, shawty mean. All right. For 41, shawty mean. Shawty Waka Flocka, man. Ass fat, hair long, shawty mean. Listen, 99% niggas is going, bro. She got a bag. She look good. I don't want to hear y'all niggas talk none of that shit about she fat or whatever, la la la. Nigga, most everybody at 40 fat, nigga. Okay? By BMI standards. Well, majority of the motherfucking 40-year-olds, nigga, is not under whatever the fucking makes you overweight. Okay? For one. Two, love. You have your Dr. Bryant pendant chain, whatever. You're clearly getting to the money. You're highly attractive. You are, quote unquote, what you call one of these alpha women. And most importantly, you're extremely, extremely dangerous because you are in the mental health profession. No man wants that. No man wants that shit. There's no way she's going to be able to lay that down at home. I think and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think one of the professions that have one of the higher, not the highest, but one of the higher divorce rates and so on and so forth are like therapists and shit. Because, bro, you're always looking at, you know what I'm saying, like analyzing a person. That's hard to stop. You know what I'm saying? So she says she wants to get married, and you know what? I take it back. I believe in her saying that she does want to, but she knows it's not gonna work for her at 41, and that's why she's not married at 41. I'm guessing she's never ever been married. But again, you got a smooth skin, pretty face, pecan tan female that's, she probably AKA. Come on now. You know how she getting now. What we talking about, man? You said medical has the highest. I appreciate you, bro. That's what I thought, man. Yeah, LaSalle, niggas will say something. LaSalle, don't even get me started. Niggas, she fat. She fat. Look at her. Look at,
But none that you want to be like, yo,
no,
I like what y'all have.
Right.
I want to emulate that.
No, and it's not because what they have isn't healthy. It's because I have a strong sense of self. And I'm not knocking people who look to other people and say, I would like that, or I get what you're saying. There's nothing wrong with that. But I have a strong sense of self. And I don't want what someone else has. I want what is aligned in God's will for me is. And so I have a strong understanding that what's for me ain't gonna look like your healthy relationship. And if I get caught up in, I want that, or I want it to mirror that, then I may be looking and meeting my husband saying, you don't fit this box, which is called compartmentalizing. And my husband, who's God sending to me after all my work, doesn't need to fit a box. He needs to come authentically who he is. And my job is to love him where he is, how he is, and pray on the ways that I don't understand, because I'm not supposed to lean onto my own understanding. I'm supposed to trust God in all his ways. And when doing that, that means I'm not looking for anything externally to idolize when I have myself in God. And I know that who my husband is, I will feel it. I don't have to see it in someone else's world. And the other thing is we got to be careful with wanting what somebody else has from the optics, because it could look like we want this beautiful mansion and we go in that house, excuse my language, that motherfucker's more homeless than people who sleep on the street. Because just because you got 4 walls and you have a marble floors and you have a gated home and you have a 10,000 or 20,000 square foot home doesn't mean that thing ain't more homeless than the person who's in a high rise apartment or a person who's in a single apartment living in downtown LA and they're a student who's poor. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. So I'd rather have a little apartment with my husband and baby, we got wealth, than be in a big mansion like a lot of people have done and be homeless in that thing. And I'm sitting here creating this image for my people to admire me, but I'm dying in the inside. When you talk about resources and people, I don't want no friends around me who can see me as a mansion, but let me die as a homeless person internally. I'm good. And nor do I want to be the woman who says, I want what Cam and this woman has, not knowing that when this woman goes wherever she's going, she's really speaking the real about what y'all got going, but she's not going to tell me because she wants me to keep feeding her trauma, which is that mask and that costume she's wearing, to make people think that relationship is good. I'll pass. I'll take what God has for me, and I will continue to pray for those who I see have a healthy.
And again, man, I just, whenever you bring the religion into it, dog, and what God has for you, baby, he would have gave it to you already. He ain't gonna make you wait 40 years. Baby, the Lord is not gonna make you wait. Again, the Lord, listen, fellas, how do we know? How do we know it's something wrong with her? Fellas, what's one of the key red flags to she is the problem? What's one of the key, what's the key red flag, fellas? Thank you. Shout out to motherfucking LaSalle. Bruh, if she fucking bad, she's over 30 and she's single, it's her. It's her. This woman right here, everywhere she go, man trying to holler at her. We can see this. And again, this is what get out of here with this. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. No, motherfucker. A fine fucking motherfucker is a fine motherfucker, and an ugly motherfucker is an ugly motherfucker. No, them niggas is lying to you, little TD Jakes. They're just trying to get some pussy. They're trying to get that mouth. So they're telling you look good, and they can't even look you in your eye because it wander a little bit. You got a little, you got a little T-Mac, a little Biggie going on. But, and they really got to get that pressure out his back. So he gonna lie to you just like that. Okay? Women don't understand. Women don't understand. Appreciate you, Jump, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, you got that Tracy Ellis Ross. Like, yeah, I can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Love the barber. She's single. She's 41. She's successful. She's attractive. What do you mean? Has to be something. Has to be something. No. Again, and God would have sent her. I'm pretty sure God has sent her plenty of men. God does not bless a woman being highly attractive. Okay. And then make her wait for her gift in a man. No, he don't do that. He don't do that. Jabroni Z, yeah. The like Flavor Flav and motherfucking TDJs had a baby. I'm fine. I'm this, I'm that, nigga. Bro, y'all gotta start, man. We gotta start rechecking these ugly assholes, man.
The relationship and support them, but I don't want nothing nobody has because it's not mine. And if it ain't yours, y'all, you can't keep it. You can't sustain it. Put over your dreadlocks, bring it back.
Yeah,
Let's
but you're talking about you catching pics, but you just over here just you on a TV timeout.
Cam, we're not on the football field. Let's bring it back here.
Yeah,
I took it to the football field. I'm sorry. We're back here. I brought it back, baby. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm not fleeing. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah.
So all I was saying is you saying that that's what I like is more of a wordplay to saying I admire what they have and I want to implement that into my relationship as well. Single people can't coach relationship people. And I think that is what happens too often. So when I'm asking questions about resources, when I'm asking questions about you, hard yes for a married man, I'm saying I'm triggered when I hear that as a man.
Yeah.
When I ask you, do you have healthy marriages that you've seen, witnessed, been a part of, or admired? And you clearly said no.
And I clearly said yes. But my admiration doesn't go as far as, in your exact words, I would want that. No, I don't want anything that somebody else is. I want to help them have more of the good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, that makes no sense. And this is where, like you said, shout out to Cam for pointing this out. Ma'am, yes, you do. That's why you saw somebody else with their name, their entire name on their damn chain, and you decided to get the same at 41. Now I'm not knocking jewelry, but again, you're a doctor and you got a wrapper piece on. What are you saying? Just your literal appearance right now on this platform is you know what I'm saying? Directly in juxtaposition to, you know what I'm saying, and counter to what you're saying about you don't want nothing that nobody else got. Clearly, ma'am, you do. Most people, again, that's how advertisement works. That's how socializing works. That's why the term keeping up with the Joneses is a thing. Most of the shit you get in life, man, it ain't for you. It's for somebody else. You saw somebody else with it or so on and so forth, and hey, you like it or you wanted it. You want, you know what I'm saying, whether it be status, whether it be whatever. So what are we talking about, man? But again, this is what women do. This is what women do, man.
Okay, but in the sense of, you know, again, people who are doing well, married or not. But I want to go back to what you said, triggering to you, because I love that you said that, and a lot of people think that, you know, and it's not wrong. I get it. You know, a single woman or even a woman with no kids, how can she coach her therapy? A woman who is a mother, or a single woman, how can she coach her therapy or help her be a psychologist with people who are having marital
But
issues?
you're single.
I'm single.
Okay.
Yes, I'm single. And so I love what you're saying, because
So is she single and childless, or she just single? She highlighted the single part, but she didn't say if she didn't have because she mentioned not having a kid. But do y'all know what's her name? What's her do y'all know her first name so I can look her up? I was trying to Google her.
I don't know what other therapists, psychologists, or coaches do, but I don't coach married couples. Stick with me. People come to me who are married. I'm helping each of them process their own stuff, because what a marriage is, and Mama would know it because she's a church woman, and from what she said beyond
39
wise,
years
right?
of marriage.
And even what she said about marriage, everybody want to go to heaven, but you know, there's a lot of hell in it, and love that she said that. Marriage, like the Bible says, is cleaving. Cleaving does this. Cleaving does this. Cleaving doesn't do this. And so when people come to me married, they're doing similar to Mama's statement. They're coming to me like this. And so I'm not counseling married couples. I'm counseling individuals who are coming with so many issues within themselves that they married on paper, but they ain't never even had a chance to be married mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, intellectually, in any way. But what happens is, as I help them as individuals process through their traumas and their pain and their intergenerational issues, they magically either usually cleave, or not many, but some, depart. Because you cannot cleave without shedding. And the shedding that cleaving takes is the shedding of your stuff, your ego, your emotions, your trauma, your pain pockets. And when you shed of that, the cleaving was already waiting there for you. So it's not that anyone, even other therapists, are teaching married people how to cleave or be married. They're really breaking down the barriers that people have that are keeping them from being loving or in love, or like Mom said, keeping them from going not only to heaven, but sometimes taking that detour to hell just to get to heaven again, just to get back to hell, to get back to heaven. Yeah. And so I don't teach them how to be married, because I don't think that's something that can be taught. I think that comes through each individual marriage couple, because there's not one way to do it. I'm helping them break down the barriers that are keeping them from what they really want, which is to be safe, to be in love, to go to this heaven space, but to learn how to have the bandwidth to get through the journey of hell that comes.
Yeah, and so she don't have no kids.
Particularly my Black male clients, the married ones, have really gave me insight on the weight that comes with being a husband, being a father, how much they really are giving their all and trying their best, but it looks different to her. And so learning how to read and communicate, Cam, what does it mean when you text me randomly throughout the day and just say, what are you doing? Is that a message? What are you doing? Is that a message where you're just trying to tell me, baby, I love you, but you didn't say the words? So if I know that what are you doing means I love you, as your wife, the Bible says, love you by knowledge of you, not understanding, knowledge. I now know how to code that. So that helps me not personalize, but you ain't doing it my way. But you didn't say, I love you. And you saying, but baby, I say what you're doing, and that means I love you. So my clients have helped me.
So again, shout out to her. And one of the big reasons that Black men are not too keen on mental health, right? Therapy, psychology, psychiatry, all those different things, so on and so forth, is because you are seen as the aggressor. You're seen as the person at fault. You're talked to and talked about as I told y'all, ain't, can't, don't, won't. You understand the weight that can have on you psychologically for a lifetime? That's why I tell y'all, man, a lot of the time, bro, that once you achieve true confidence, bro, life is just like, bro, it's like a whole nother level, dog. True confidence in yourself, knowing who you are, what you're capable of, you know what I'm saying? All these different things, and believing in you for anything you choose to do, that you can achieve it, you can get it done. Bro, there's nothing else like it. Very few people have it. That's why, again, when you do have it, people hate you for it. They're automatically going to assume it as arrogance. Okay, because they don't know what it is. They don't know how to be balanced and just how to be pure, genuine confidence. They're automatically going to assume there's arrogance. And then when they challenge you, and now let them know, or you voice it, that's still not arrogance. That's just me telling you who I am. And it's because you think you're better than me, and you think this, that, other, so on and so forth. I know you're not fucking with me. It's not arrogance. It's not arrogance. It's like when KD said, "Hey, I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am." Nigga didn't lie. Bars. All right. People can't handle that, man. They can't.
Dissipate my ego. And they have helped me not only gain a sense of self, but understand the different languages that men can speak. Also, it's allowed me to have more compassion and break my fairy tale ideology that women have. I always say this: men get married and become a father and go, "Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't know it was going to take all of this. Game time. Let me try to figure this out. Let me try to see if I can do this and do that and get the card and do this and love her more and balance all this." Women, we meet you and we're like, our idea and our fairy tale is you are Prince Charming, honey. And then we try to get you to fit Prince Charming. And the more you don't fit, the more y'all end up in my office going, "But he doesn't do this. Well, has he ever did it?" No, but I always just thought my husband was your husband or this man. So are you getting to know who you with? Or are you making this man fit this fairy tale ideology that doesn't even exist anyways? And so women come and lead with fit this, or you have no value. Men come in and go,
well, hold on, man. I don't want to, because what the fuck?
Two things that I really want to ask, or must ask, in this situation. First, in regards to the women, I don't really want to attack or really speak on your clientele, but obviously with my research, you spoke about low functioning individuals, male and female. What's the percentage of males or females that you counsel that are low functioning? What's that percentage?
Love it. Collectively, or you want me to go male and female?
Break it down from male and female.
Okay. I would say, interesting enough, I would say that there are 70% low functioning women, 40% low functioning men.
What?
What? Didn't I tell y'all black men are not the problem? I've been saying that. Not just my own anecdotal experience, looking at knowing other men's experience, the stats, the numbers. Black men are not the problem, bro. We're not the problem. The problem is you have a woman that she just cannot see herself being under the straight black man. She cannot see herself taking orders from the straight black man. She cannot see herself working with to help the straight black man, the majority of them. She just said 70% of her female clientele, the majority of is black, clearly, right? Low functioning. We've been told y'all this. Women go through life, bro, and don't have to be accountable. Women are not children. Say this again. I know, and people have been saying it for a while, but we're not saying the right shit. And as a man, you're supposed to understand that when words mean things, and the way you say it can change the whole shit around. Stop saying women are children. They're not. Women are not children, so therefore we need to hold them responsible. We need to treat them like women, like adults, like adult human beings, and hold them responsible and accountable for their own fucking actions, and leave it there. I'm not saying, you can't hold nobody accountable over the internet. You can hold anybody accountable in anything, bro. Leave that hoe alone. Don't give her no help. Tell her shut the fuck up when she bitching, whining, complaining for a decision she made. I don't want to hear nothing about a nigga wearing a condom no more. Where are the female condoms? Where they at? I don't want to hear that shit about a nigga should have wore a condom no more when a bitch get pregnant. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There are female condoms out here. I've never seen a female condom in my life. Where your condom at, bitch? It's the man. The man only covers his dick up. Blah, blah, blah. That's how you get praised. Don't know it's the man's fault. How the fuck is it the man's fault when, again, you got condoms, he got condoms? You know how that shit work. You let a nigga motherfucking put his dick in, you go back and forth long enough, you hear that, that white stuff come out of it, and then 9 months back later. You know what I'm saying?
Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all of that dick up in her.
Raw. Rushed it all up in her raw. Just how she wanted it. Shout out to my man, True Hype, brother. Greatly appreciate you, man, for coming through with the 5. I did some self-study psychology for marketing, and it's extremely hard to turn that stuff off. Yeah, it is, bro. Like I said, it opens you up to a understanding of things that 99% of the world just doesn't see. Little things, So yeah. Listen, man, I Jabroni Z, I don't want to never hear it again. I don't ever want to see dick discipline, bitch. Y'all need some vagina vigilance. You hear me? I don't want to hear shit about no dick discipline, bitch. Get you some vagina vigilance. How about that? Get her out of here, bro. How the hell you gonna blame the man because he didn't put a fucking condom on when first you let him fuck even though he didn't have the condom on? And bitch, where's your condom? Where your condom at? I don't care if it look like a trash bag, goddamn. Pull it out. Pause.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, with those low functioning men, did they ever say that a man of high function will never really know true love?
No, I don't even believe that, but no.
Okay. So what identifies a woman to be high functioning?
A high functioning woman is a woman who wants you. She doesn't need you. And let me clear that up. When I say she doesn't need you, it doesn't mean she's independent. That means she is interdependent. I only not need you because my pain doesn't need your pain. My dysfunction doesn't need your dysfunction to feed it for us to be in this relationship, meaning I don't need a trauma bond with you. Okay. She wants you because she wants the healed part of you, but has the capacity, because we're all human, we ain't perfect, to facilitate and deal with the unhealed part of you that's going to show up in the relationship at some point. And hers is going to show up too. Mine is going to show up too. And so that's why I always say, I want a hybrid. I want a hybrid for y'all out there who want to know, meaning a man who's high functioning enough to meet my healthy high functioning, but low functioning enough to deal with me when my abandonment inflames, to deal with me when some of my dysfunctions that I'm still working on inflame. Because if he's too high functioning, guess what? He doesn't have the bandwidth to deal with the low functioning part, which then means he can only connect with folks who are not being fully authentic within themselves. Meaning you may have a loving relationship, but you won't have a real intimate, deep, vulnerable relationship. I'm a woman who seeks connection and vulnerability. I'm not into casualties or casual sex, just TMI or not, meaning I like the depth of things. And so I need you to see me. I need you to see my broken. I want you to see my heart, whatever that comes.
All right, now, Doc, you got down like you about to pull them theaters out. Now, what the hell we got going on here? Listen, man. That could be a part of it too. She's being honest and she's saying, hey, she not really out here, you know what I'm saying? She ain't letting niggas, hey, she ain't let, hey, man.
Don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah,
She ain't letting nobody hit that bottom, bro. Hey, Shawty, yeah, I don't give a fuck how fine you is. I can't, I I can't stay. Shout out to Dave Hollister. Girl, I gotta go. I can't stay. I can't stay. Bitch, please. Stop, man. Stop playing with me. It's 2024, bro. It's 2024. That's all I'm saying.
Comes with, and I'm not embarrassed about it. I'll tell you about it. I'll show it to you, and I'm okay with a man who can facilitate it. But what a high functioning man may do is if he's all the way high functioning, he has already cut off the side of him that is authentic, and there's a superficialness there that won't allow him to connect with a real person. So can he still love and experience love? Yeah, love has no, it just loves everything. But will he experience the depth of some of the whole? And that's not called fleeing. You emotionally, intelligently said, Doc, love you here. You're a great guest, but that's not our culture. We don't do that here. Now I have a choice to make. Do I want to be in a relationship with Cam? Do I want to be welcome back here? Self-inventory. You just did me the best favor you could. Oh, I think I went too far with Doc. And you still feel respected. That's their pain, their trauma. They're going to flee. They're going to scream. They're going to hit. They're going to do whatever comes up. Right? Fuck it, I'm mad. Whatever comes up, they're there. There's no awareness. There's no stop. There's no nothing. I'm triggered. I'm inflamed. We just go to let's tear this thing up. Right? High functioning only means, Cam, that I feel them same feels. I still feel, see my language, you got me fucked up. I'm ready to go there. I'm flamed. I'm triggered. It's all there, right? But it's still dormant. It's still in me. And high functioning means I can regulate those emotions. Watch this and say, okay, right now I'm ready to rip this man's head off. Right now he got me all the way fucked up. Okay, so how do I relay that message to him where it's going to be respectful, it's going to be non-combative, and I'm going to disarm him while he still knows you got me fucked up? Because I don't have to say those words for you to know I think I went too far with Doc. And you still feel respected and loved so that I just disarmed you and we can still have an engaging, emotionally intelligent conversation that ends in resolve, whether resolve means win-win, because resolve is really win-win.
Now again, shout out to her, man. And again, bro, bro, y'all got to get out of the bullshit. This is she's actually giving very, very sound psychological and mental health therapy. Just she's explaining this shit. So you guys need to understand this shit, because again, like I said, one of these days, nigga, you gonna get an old lady, and more likely than not. I don't think you're gonna be the old nigga in the club with your walker, with your wheelchair, with your cane. You know what I'm saying? Huh? What you say? This music kind of loud. Who this on? I don't even know who this is. You want a drink? Yeah, but that's not gonna be you, bro. You'll be somewhere at your house. All right. With your spiritual spouse, brother. Okay, your spiritual spouse. All right. So one of these days is gonna be you, man. So understanding this, right? You have to listen to what she's saying, the techniques, the theory, the facts of it. And this is what black men are so I don't want to say, I don't even want to say it. This is what black men are not receiving that they should. As soon as you say something black woman don't like, bro, she, nigga, who the fuck you think you talking to? And la la la, woo, woo. And again, this ain't just intimate relationships. This is, public shit, right? This is just the standard reaction that's allowed and expected for a black woman to give a black man. That's the expectation. So if that's accepted across the board publicly, how's that going to change intimately? You know what I'm saying? Now you got to break her out of that habit if you're going to deal with her, right? Or so on and so forth. Or it's even in her. And a lot of these, these generations now after us, hell, that shit is just inbred, bro. There's no respect for the black man. The straight black man, straight non-criminal black man, bro, is the most disrespected man on the planet. Most disrespected, most hell, disregarded. They ain't trying to hear shit you guys say, man. You ain't got no bodies. You ain't got 5 baby mamas. You ain't fucking no hoes. Who's you, nigga? You nobody, nigga. Oh, you ain't jumped off the porch. You ain't sliding, riding. You ain't nose wiping. You ain't slanging nothing. You ain't banging. You ain't repping no set. Man, don't sit your lame ass down, bro. Gotta get out of this shit, bro. Gotta get out of it.
Or one person wins or none, and we agree to disagree, and we can still go to the cigar lounge and have a drink, and you have your cigar. But low functioning people gonna tear this thing up with no emotional regulation. They're also
clear, or the answer wasn't clear as far as a high functioning woman.
Yeah.
And
it's simple. High functioning woman feels the same thing a low functioning woman feels. She does two things differently. High functioning woman can regulate her emotions.
Okay.
Living in his mama house means he's low value, but can still be high functioning. High functioning and high value man are two different things. High value man is more about value. What are you offering financially? What can you do for me? How can you provide for me? It has nothing to do with emotions. This is why you have a lot of high valued women and men who are extremely low functioning. It is statistically known that high valued women, not functioning, high value women, meaning powerhouse, makes money, elected official, doctor, lawyer, entrepreneur, whatever she does, she's just killing. She does well. Educated, not educated, she just does her thing financially. She's high valued. Often end up with low functioning men.
Why?
And it's because she has high value. She doesn't have high function.
Hey, we've been said this. We've been told y'all, bro. Niggas said, bro. niggas. Somebody said on what's the name, bro. They said they had Keisha Lance Bottoms in the trap, nigga. Okay. They had Keisha Lance Bottoms in the traps, allegedly, coming through on some, take her in the back room type shit. Hood niggas. These women reach these fucking points of education, points of professionalism, points of salary, making money, all these different things, right? Prestige, status, power. And lo and behold, man, like you said, they hadn't developed none as no damn person. They still suffering from the same motherfucking horrible, you know what I'm saying, emotional intelligence that they had since childhood in a broken home, in an abusive home, in an impoverished home. That's another big reason as to why, hell, black women are so horrible with money. That shit's instilled in them, man, from childhood. Yeah. Shout out to Skinny Boy. Hell, the super mayor right now, Tiffany Henyard. Look at all these black women that's been in power just this year alone, bro. That's been what's named Fannie Willis. Fannie Willis got all the motherfucking dick in the world she could have chosen. What she had to do. Fuck the nigga she was working with, or hire the nigga she know she was fucking. Like, wasn't nobody gonna find out.
Of attraction can we attract who we are despite who we think we are. So the man living in his mama's house that you described, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's based on society. That's a low value man.
Reality, not
that's
society.
fine. You can say reality. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Right. Value is not a functioning, high functioning.
And shout out to Cam, bro. Listen, bro, I absolutely hate the praise of a piece of shit nigga. I'm sorry. Underachieving. Just a dude don't got his shit together by being grown. Okay. 30, you probably still get a little grace. Anything over 35 for me, bro. Hey, dog, go ahead, hang it up. You might as well try to get your CDL or your welding or something, because nigga, otherwise that's the only thing gonna save you. Otherwise, bro, you were just, you pretty much just waiting for a casket. You're a burden to society. Get your lame ass up out of here. I hate when people do that shit, bro. It's bro, that is sickening. It's enraging. It's whatever. I hate when the fucking failures get fucking praised for failing, dog. Hate that shit.
Is how you function. Has nothing to do with money or where you live or how you drive. Right. Okay, value is the word value.
Body's making over money.
So he's low valued compared to that. But Stedman is who was high value, okay, and high function. Marriage runs its course. Our divorce rate is high.
But listen to the point that I'm trying to make. Mm-hmm. As a high valued woman, mm-hmm. she's never going to entertain a man that is not also high valued. Now,
Not true.
I will say it like this: even though he has high function to sustain the relationship, that high function will run its course. Is that if that's all you have? So you being who you are, you attract a certain type of man. Me being who I am, I can take anybody and transform them into who I want them to be. A woman cannot do
That's
that
not true.
in most cases.
That's not true.
Okay, she's not willing.
No, I'm
to
saying
do
that no man can take a woman and transform her into what he wants her to be. She came in and is willing to allow you to tell her what you want and she'll submit to those. You're not God, and you're not the potter maker. So your hands ain't on no pot, sweetie. Taking a woman and conforming, you just don't have that power. You probably would like to, but you don't have that power. You can take her, like I just said before, with the womanizer and the guy who, me being in your studio, and say, baby, these are the qualifications, and she chooses, which is her free will to never be yours, to hit them points or not. And when she chooses to hit them points, you then choose to keep her or you choose to shake her, because you can never take water. Hold on, you can never take water, baby, and make this 7 up. You can pour it out and fill it back up, but this will never turn to what you wanted. You're not Jesus. You ain't turning water to wine. That's not how it happens. Now, you can't take a woman and make her what you want. You can tell her what you want, and I'm gonna give her power back, and she'll choose to be that. But you don't get the power of saying you made her that, whether an entrepreneur or a mother or a wife. She chooses to let you do that by telling you, I'll submit to those orders. There's a difference.
Now again, this is what I tell y'all, man. Listen. She let you know the mindset, and this is another reason why she's single. Oh, you ain't making me do shit. I'm allowing you to do it. You heard that, right? When a woman says, I allow him to lead, how are you leading? If and when a woman says, I allow him to lead, I allow him to such and such, well, shawty, you in control. A lot of people miss that, yo. A lot of people don't understand that. And when we pointed out, oh, yo, man, what are y'all doing? Well, it's not that serious. Yes, it is. It's extremely serious. A woman that truly submits to that man says, my husband is in charge. My husband is the leader. I do what my husband says. I'm willing to do this and this and this with my husband. So not I allow him to.
Now, with a man, a high valued woman can do the same thing with the man. Baby, you want to be here? This is the qualifications. This is what I need, the prerequisites. He can say yes or he can say no. Either way. But if he chooses to do that, then that's his choice, and she got what she wanted. It's all about conduciveness. Is it conducive or not? Right. However, we don't potter nobody. And that's where the disconnect comes in at with people who are high valued but low.
I am, though.
You're being very action based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay, so heck yeah.
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research.
So apparently, like you said, they only count 5 children to him. So I guess he adopted the other 3. You know what I'm saying? So like they're not his biologically, but he claims them as his own. So thank you guys for letting me know that. I researched that to find out too, because it only listed 5 kids that he has.
So I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
by how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now,
by multiple women? What's the intention?
I just want
God
God
to
to
bring
bring him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have to
Because my point is this: my desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr. Bryant, you said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay, so you're creating. And disclaimer: the kids are innocent. They are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom. I love the kids.
Can't wait to be a mom, baby. Lord Jesus. This is another problem with the high value, alpha, highly successful, career driven woman. And this is another reason why she hasn't been married. She can't keep a relationship, because I'm pretty sure the man that gets with her and you know, all these different things and so on and so forth. And of course, not just, you know, let some dude, you know, skeet in her and give her a baby. Not saying that at all, but I'm pretty sure this woman has had a number of long-term relationships, right? And when it came time to that, or whatever, because she was extremely picky, she was extremely you know, had over, you know, too many requirements and things like this and so on and so forth. She denied a man one of the most important things in that relationship, right? In marriage, or, you know, whatever. But for her, she said she wants to be married. So and she's 41, so it makes sense. It's on brand with her still believing in marriage at 40, right? But love, you talking about still having kids at 40? I told y'all, man, listen, a lot of these things, bro, that y'all like, we motherfuckers think is just like, you know, it don't mean nothing or whatever. The shit that Abner K. Williams is doing, the shit that all these women are doing, bro, be it Rihanna, be it Keke Palmer, be it any of these successful women. Hell, Oprah did this shit a long time ago, bro. Oprah never go marry Stedman. She was never gonna marry Stedman. That nigga's a house husband. A house okay. Shout out to Jiggy. Stedman was been the original house husband, nigga. Hey, you can hang around, we can be cool, get whatever, blah. You think I'm finna fucking marry you? You think I'm finna give you access to have my shit? You saw how bad they got Mary J. Blige got now. Shit. Women hate that shit. When a woman makes more than the man, and the man, she gotta break the man off. Man, hey, bro, they'd rather pay money, they'd rather put money on that nigga head.
It's period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear? Do it anyways. And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Oh, let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Just tell me when I can solve.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy. And it's a huge dysfunction within our Black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health wise, and community wise, that Black men will stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartment.
Now this is, well, hold on, I want to hear Cam's thing. How is it Black men, when Black men have less children than Black women? And Cam, brother, this is why I just wish, like, right, he was more aware, or his team, you know, prepare him for stuff like that. Or this is when, I know it seems like, you know, just like, bruh, reach out to us, dog. I know you, you know what I'm saying? Shit come across or whatever, la la la. Not saying that I have any ties to Cam Newton, and Cam Newton who the fuck I am. But bro, you'll be surprised at these celebrities and shit, bro, that see the shit we do, so on and so forth, and use it at some point in time. Bro, if you ever watching me, nigga, hit me up, whoever. And hey, I ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas, some niggas hit me up with shit, so on and so forth. Hey, shout me out, tell me, you know, you see me doing my thing, and hey, there's nothing ever to it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, you know. But I really wish that he had the numbers, because that's immediate, just it's a moot point, because it's a false statement. Black men cannot be the cause of all these fucking broken homes, when again, the minority of black men have children, and especially when we're talking about multiple children by multiple women, that's even a smaller number of men. And then most importantly, again, where's these women's fucking vagina vigilance? Okay. Where is it? Everybody talk about dick discipline. Nobody talk about vagina vigilance. Why did she let that man have unprotected sex with her? Where's her condom? Women are not children. Okay? The fatherless homes, the broken homes, the single mother rate, none of that shit is fucking the black man's fault. He is not the main cause of that shit. Okay? It's not the black man.
Compartmentalizing and creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with a wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless. But you over here, at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will get whatever you want. You're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish. Epitome of selfish. I'm done. You can go for
Okay,
it.
say less. All right, so what identifies as a broken home?
What you have going on with these, whoever you're not in the house with is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means?
That the family is blended. So blended
So blended means broken?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain?
Yes.
Okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as?
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just.
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your non-negotiable is a person who does not have children.
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get how you're saying it, yes.
So you cannot date a person. You cannot be with a person.
I can, but I'm choosing not to.
So?
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to. I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
You're
I
like
can,
jumping in, jumping out. It's either.
Cam. No, it's not I can't. There's no such thing. I can date whoever I want. I am definitely well equipped to do so. Okay. So I'm not going to allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well equipped to date anybody. Yeah. My preference, because there's nothing wrong with a lot of men who have kids. So I don't want to put that narrative out there. Yeah. My personal preference is I would not choose to date a man with kids.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
again, man, listen. So shout out to all the single brothers out here and childless brothers out here. Never again. You ought to get you one of these single mothers. You ain't too good. Your mama was a single mama. You was raised by a single mama. What the fuck they got to do with what the hell I want to motherfucking be in a relationship with? See, when a black man says he's sassy, he and his feminine, he this, he that, he, you know, whatever. He think he's too good. He's elitist. All of these fucking adjectives, bro. All of these fucking, you know, descriptors, right? But this woman just said, hey, look, listen, I can. Don't say I can't. I can. And that was some motherfucking, listen, nigga, I know I'm fine as fuck. I can get whoever I want. So it's not that I can't do it. Everybody trying to get some of this pussy. Y'all saw that flex? Y'all saw that flex? Look, Cam, I can't let you say that, Cam. Listen, you don't, Cam, you open up the DM, Cam, you see who's in them, boy, got down. You feel me? She had the, you know what I'm saying? She had the, but yeah, man, this woman can say she does not want a man that has kids. Men can say the same. Fellas, this is why I say, man, you can't always be on this, you know, the women this or the women that. Bro, women give you the best outs, dog. You let them talk long enough, again, they can't deny anything she's saying. Now, everybody's focus on her, you know, her psychoanalysis of Cam Newton and all these different things and so on and so forth. And, you know, basically this just misinformation, disinformation about black men being the source of all of this, you know, this single motherhood and all this other shit. No, bro. Yeah, similar. Shout out to Seminole 2014. Shout out to Seminole 2014, bro. Appreciate you. I didn't notice it before, but this bitch got a change on her name like your rapper. Is she going to get ice? Gotta ice it out too. It's already got some ice on it, man. I think it's a nice little. It got some diamonds on there. You got a couple of VVS's in that motherfucker, bro. You got them VVS's. No, Link, them was grown ass man. There wasn't no little kids. Them was grown men, bro. It was 2 grown men, and he was handling them niggas too. Shout out to the BABGs.
So you're dating a man with kids. Just a scenario.
Okay, got it. Yes.
You're dating a man with kids.
Yes.
So you've identified that that's a broken home from the jump. With your verbiage of blended family means broken.
I've identified that I'm dating a broken man who is creating who he is, because we can teach what we know, we create who we are. And so broken people create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a 2-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know I'm making that point. But yes,
But my point.
my answer is I not only identify that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I would take
No, not multiple. I'm
well,
talking
a kid. It doesn't
So
matter.
you're not going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you listen to what I'm
I heard
saying?
you. Let me answer it. Hold on. We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have 2 different men right here.
Mhm.
One man who has.
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes. I will
But
not.
do you understand? Just off of the statistics.
Here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it because I hear it all the time. And
What?
say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm going to either.
Based on statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
At your age.
But that's why I said early on, Cam, when you said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for a woman who has certain qualifications or criterions like no kids,
Yeah.
that would be I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger, successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience. Or you get you an older man who has kids and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have kids, okay? But then you don't have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say, and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad. Do you want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system? For me, I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool with that. And we'll have a good time in the meantime. Then I know that you have kids. It's against something I never wanted as a child. And now, if you have young kids, I'm going to be very involved because I'm a loving woman. I'm never going to take
But you're giving a scenario that you're saying.
yeah, that wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Right. And those are the reasons why I wouldn't do it.
For sure.
Because I'm going to be involved, right? I'm never going to be a woman who's not.
But I must defend this situation.
Mhm.
I have 8 children. And
8 beautiful babies. I'm
I
sure.
will not. No baby mother of mine could ever say that she's a single mother, because single mother insinuates that she has no help. So for me in my situation, life be lifing. That's a common.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
And my situation is a product of life happening.
Mhm.
So
And none of us are exempt from it.
of course,
right.
so
right.
we have preferences. We
100%.
have things that we could say, okay, I would love to do this. I'm
Right.
raised in a church. So my father would always direct us to say, hey, be this, be that, be that, be this.
Right.
But I can also tell my father this, your reality
Mhm.
is not my reality.
100%.
You walking into 7-Eleven is different than your son walking into 7-Eleven.
Right.
Makes sense to you. So I can't agree with you, and we can agree to disagree, that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given and am given. So hands-on father, absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children. And it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication,
Right.
real orders of operations. And I think that's key, because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I ask questions of, is the expectations unrealistic?
Right.
Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women around the world. Not in Africa, I haven't been in Africa, right? But at the same time,
Yeah, don't go to Africa, man. Africa got that monkeypox popping right now, nigga. We ain't fucking with nothing in Africa, nigga. Oh, hey, listen, bruh. Hey, do y'all know, like, bruh, South Africa has like a AIDS rate, nigga, not HIV, like an AIDS rate of like some crazy numbers. They got more AIDS in motherfucking Africa, nigga, than like twice the number in America. I don't think I'm never going to Africa, nigga. Especially not no South Africa. Get me fuck out of here, dog. But so as you guys seen, right? Pretty much everybody on Twitter, everybody everywhere, black women are using this thing to beat the drum of, you know, black men are creating fatherless homes and black men this and black men that. And the crazy part about it is, bitch, who letting them? Who opening their legs? And letting that nigga, who? Like I said, I don't want to hear this no more, man. Again, where are your condoms, ma'am? They make women condoms, and then you have like 20 some odd other methods of birth control, but fuck all them. Where your condoms at? Why you ain't got your condoms? I'm no longer accepting this excuse. Should the man have to put a condom on his penis? No, you should be able to just put yours in your vagina. It's your fault. Your fault, ma'am. If you let that man nut in you, hey, you made a decision to do it. I don't want to hear none of these excuses. I don't want to hear nothing about niggas being irresponsible. I don't want to hear nothing about niggas out here, no notorious nutters, none of that shit, man. No, I don't want to hear that. No, you let him. You don't have to let that man nut in you. Oh, they ain't said nothing. Here. He ain't said nothing. Links in the chat. This bro, you wildin'. Let me see. Shout out to Grinch, man. Shout out to Grinch in the building, man. For the fire. Appreciate you, bro. Men learn how to use leverage. Hoes mad. SYSBM. Yeah, exactly, man. I told you. Men ain't just these motherfucking brutes and you know, savages no more, bro. Men are actually starting to think. Shout out to More for your mom, brother. Greatly appreciate you for the truth. Talks too much. She needs it from the bike. Man, y'all wilding, bro. Y'all are wilding. But what's up with your true hype? Go ahead, brother. It's on you.
Hey, fantastic, man. Like, man, yeah, I'm like looking at this, right? And some of the stuff she said was actually like, you know, good advice and all this stuff. But it's just like the package that the messenger is like, you know, delivering the message is just a bit off. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, so she didn't dress as provocative in the Nick Cannon interview she did here. And I'm like, yo, if you're a professional person, you know what I'm saying, you dress how you want to be perceived, right? And if she's some kind of psychologist or whatever, I'm like, why she dressed like that? Why she got the rapper chain? Why she got the long nails? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I think, man, like you said, she's if she's talking about still having a baby, bro, she's advertising, dog. Clearly, she's clearly advertising. You know what I'm saying? And we know it's a certain type of dude that she's reaching out to, right? Because again, like you said, the aesthetic. So all that older man shit she talking about, that's cap. She don't want no older man. She want a young nigga. She want a young nigga that's gonna make her feel young. You know what I'm saying? She is attractive for her age and so on and so forth. Have a baby with and all this stuff and so on and so forth. You feel me? So everything in her desire, you know, she's saying it without saying it, like you said, just from her aesthetic alone.
I'm not even going to the route of saying she's attractive for her age. She's attractive. I was like,
yeah, she's attractive overall. Yeah,
it don't even matter the age. I mean, because she's an attractive woman. I mean, that's few and far between. You know what I'm saying? That you have a woman like that fine. You know what I'm saying? Because like it used to be more common. I don't know what happened.
for sure. I am the single one. What's up?
Hi, Mr. Fantastic.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. I usually watch your stuff. It's cool to actually catch a live. I like the topic. I like your coverage of this topic. It's very frustrating being in your chat, though. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's challenging emotionally to be in your chat. But here's the thing I wanted to say. I feel like I agree for the most part with your approach and your reaction to the things that she was saying. My only gripe about what I've experienced tonight is all the B's and H's. Why does a woman, just because she's a woman, have to be a B or an H? I hear a lot of that.
Oh, okay. Well, well, let me give you some clarity, okay?
Okay.
So not every woman is a B and an H, but a woman that does not take responsibility for her sexual decisions, that's going to be just as detrimental and lead to the things that they were talking about. She fits the criteria of a B and an H, because what she's going to do, right? She's going to tell society that man didn't put a condom on his penis. She's going to tell society that man was a deadbeat father, or so on and so forth, right? And she's going to not be held accountable or responsible for her actions as an adult person. So just as, again, it's just not across the board, but again, that's the characteristics of a B and an H, because she's creating a culture, right, of just poor decision making that she's surely going to pass down to her child or children, more likely children, because again, I'm pretty sure you're aware of the stats. 60% of black women have kids, and then of those 60%, of those 60%, 60+%, of those 60+%, 60% of those women have kids by multiple men. So the point is, this whole uproar, hoopla, whatever you want to call it, over the Cam Newtons and Nick Cannons, and these men that have these multiple kids by these multiple women. These dudes in particular are never going to be the problem, because these women purposely seek these guys out.
So you don't think Cam is a problem with some of the decisions he's made? He's not problematic in your opinion?
No. So no. To a degree, of course. Again, so any man that goes out here and he has, multiple kids with multiple women and so on and so forth, blah, 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 yes. But what I'm saying is, right, how does a woman become baby mama number 3? You feel me? How does a woman complain and then women do this? So I'm speaking from the realm of women. There are women out here that have they're multiple baby mamas themselves, right? Or they got multiple baby daddies themselves. They got multiple children by multiple dudes, or even multiple kids by the same man, right? That hasn't committed to them, and so on and so forth. So my point is, you can't point the finger at the men when, again, men and women have to come together to make babies. And ultimately, the woman has the final say in the baby ever getting here in the first place.
I agree with that. I agree. I'm sorry. Go ahead, True Hype. Sorry.
I was going to say, it used to be half on a baby, and we all used to understand like certain things. And then even the B's and the H's and all that stuff, it was a different thing. But like the way people are comporting themselves, they're not comporting themselves like gentlemen and ladies. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting harder for some people, because it used to be like the default was like, hey, a lady until like proven otherwise. But that's not the case. I'm not saying it's right. But,
I think we should switch to that on both sides. I think on both sides, men and women should be super respectful to one another until, like you said, until further, until something needs to change for a very valid reason.
The culture itself overall is not allowing for that, because like there are some people that operate in that fashion. I mean, like I still operate in the same deal where I don't spit in front of women. I
love that.
I barely curse in front of women. You know what I'm saying? Like in my personal deal, but that's how I came up. That is a rarity. Hell, I got cussed out like a month ago when I held the door open for a lady.
Why did she curse you out?
Because she's one of them strong, independent, don't need no man, feminist type.
What did she say specifically when she cursed you out? What did she say? Without using
I don't need no effing person to hold the door open for me. I can get it from my effing self. And I just
Damn.
looked at her. I was like, part of me wanted to yank her through the door and then lock it on the other side.
Yeah,
But,
just,
you know,
just
like
Sparta kick her right back out the door. You know what I'm saying? Or just like, you know, gently give her a mush her back out the door and close it.
and that's few and far between. But you know, go ahead, fantastic.
Shout out to my man Caesar's Palace with the 50 ball, man, coming through putting the club soda on it. Appreciate you, brother.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Appreciate you, brother, for the 50 ball. It's so refreshing just to hear the truth on these platforms. Keep holding these simps and hoes accountable. Salute. Appreciate you, brother.
Mr. Fantastic, just as a subscriber, and I'm going to jump down because I know the chat's probably tearing me up. As a subscriber, can I just request less B's and H's so I can enjoy more of your content?
What I'll when I see you in the chat, I'll try to be mindful.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm a sailor though, right? That's kind of in my occupation, in my, I'm a sailor. You know what I'm saying? We're allowed to cuss.
No, you're retired. How's school?
Whatever. It's going. It's cool.
Okay. Shout out to True Hype. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I'm going to jump back down. Thanks for having me up.
Appreciate you coming up.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So yeah, man, listen. This thing, and that's why you look at the thumbnail, I got Shawty Low in there. I don't even know if you guys remember this. Y'all remember, bro, Shawty Low had pretty much shopped a show of his baby mamas. I think he had 10 of them, 10 baby mamas or whatnot, what have you, right? Shawty Low was never ever really a mainstream guy. He had, he had a little run in the mid 2000s when he started going back and forth with T.I., but he was never on the level of a T.I., Jeezy, none of that stuff, so on and so forth. But he's an Atlanta legend, right? This man was able to get 10 women, bro, and I don't know how many kids he had, okay, pregnant. Why? Because he was Shawty Low, okay? And the sad part about this, right, is there's an excuse for the Nick Cannons, the Cam Newtons, Shawty Lows, the who else I have in there? Who's hell, what's name just had 2 babies this year? Tyreek Hill, those guys, so on and so forth. Women are looking to cash in, bro. That's why it's called the baby day lottery, right? But the crazy thing, again, that proves Cam Newton is not the problem. Okay. Cam Newton and the men like him, okay? Celebrities, for one, these women target these men. They purposely seek these men out and they can't wait, okay? What condom? What you need that for? What woman telling a millionaire man to put a fucking condom on? Are you crazy?
Hell, like the way some of these women operate, no, man. Like they ain't telling the regular dudes to put no condom on.
True Hype, that's what I'm saying. True Hype. Her baby daddy, she already got work at Walmart, churches. The nigga qualify for food stamps, True Hype. So you mean to tell me Cam Newton steps in the room, she know who the fuck Cam Newton is, right? Or even if she don't know, Cam Newton pull up in the goddamn Rolls Royce, right? She see him come out, he walk up to her with her first Patek Philippe she ever seen in her life in person. You know what I'm saying? He got the motherfucking real Baccarat Rouge on, not no dupes.
And that dupe go hard though.
What the hell she gonna do, baby? Who you playing with, man? I hate when y'all listen. I hate when y'all lie like this, man. Listen, this is her right here.
So she said the dick was so good that as she started rocking, she just got into it, and all of a sudden she said something just hit her, bam, all upside his head, just slapped him. Dick will make you slap somebody.
And of course, she coming like this right here.
Yes, Daddy, come get this cooch. It's hot and ready like a Little Caesar's pizza, baby. Hot and moist. You're gonna have to lay me on a towel. Let me bend these legs back like a paper clip, bitch. Daddy, come get this cat.
Listen, man, mouth and legs, baby. Mouth and legs, top and bottom lips.
You know it's wild, fantastic. I remember back in the day, right? This one chick, I was talking to her a little bit, and she was like, "Yo, like Lil Wayne is handsome," and I'll be like, "Lil Wayne is handsome? Like really?" And then I pulled up a picture of this dude, right? Like it's so uncharacteristic of me, right? I was like, yo, I don't know why I find this offensive. You find me attractive, and look at this cat. I was like, yo, man, look at him. And then I started pointing at his teeth and started breaking the dude down. And I'm just like, and then she admitted, okay, it's not him, it's more so his money, and he paying out for child support. And I'm like, you are way too educated to make any kind of statements like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the mentality, man. Even the ones that grow up with good families and supposed to have good heads on their shoulder, a lot of them will surprise you with the same kind of mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Fatty, man. Shout out to Team Fatty for becoming a member. Greatly appreciate you, brother.
You're too down with the gang, you're one of my members.
And then he came through and gifted 10 memberships, man. 10 more of them things, man. Shout out to him, man. So you get both of them this time, brother. Both of them.
That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Greatly appreciate you, brother.
You're too down with the gang, you're one of my members.
And everybody who got those memberships, please maintain them. It's only $3 a month, man. Hey, that'll save you them calories from them honey buns and them snack cakes and all that little shit you don't need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So first look at the archetype, right, of man. Like you said, extremely high value man has to protect his seed. Now, this is why I talk to you niggas, right? Especially you young niggas out here, bro. Bro, don't be out here just skeeting and beating these bitches down, dog. Don't do that. All right. Again, brother, aim for the throat. There's never been one throat baby born in history. Okay. You can be stupid responsibly, right? Keep telling y'all this. But most importantly, dog, I am done with this narrative that somehow, some way, black men are the cause of all of these broken homes, broken families, fatherless homes, all these different things. When again, black men have less kids than black women purposely seek out and target highly successful men to have children by. And even furthermore, the bum ass niggas are doing the same thing. Okay. 3 niggas in Tennessee accounted for what? 78 kids over like 20 some odd women.
Hey, one of the dudes in Knox County, 23 or 26, something like that. Just one dude.
So yeah, 23 kids. Young Dolph's cousin, he got 14 baby mamas, I think. Young Dolph's cousin has 14 baby mamas. He's not even you know what I'm saying, nothing more than a local rapper and affiliated with, some was a famous person at the time. This is why you can't say Cam Newton is the problem. Cam can't be the fucking problem because not just Cam is doing this. And again, the women are allowing it. Where's your condom? Ma'am, where's your condom? If he don't bring his, okay, cool, you got yours. Where's your condom? I'm sick and tired of this shit. I don't ever want to hear it ever again. From here on out, men, y'all should be at well, he didn't put a condom on. Why didn't you put a condom in? What you mean? Well, ma'am, they make female condoms. Why are you not prepared for him being unprepared? Not only can you turn it down and just say, hey, I do not want to have unprotected sex with you due to the risk of pregnancy, STDs, whatever else, right? But just in case, pull that little trash bag out. Everybody wins, right? Of course not. No, again, that's why I say everything I'm saying tonight, man, we need to start getting in the habit of this shit. Okay? Saying it out loud. Women are not children. They're grown adult human beings. And they should be held to the same standard as all grown adult human beings are held to. Responsibility and accountability. Vagina vigilance. I don't want to hear shit about no dick discipline. Why you let that nigga run up in you? And you already know he got 4 baby mamas. You know this. Y'all remember the nigga that went viral last year? Come to find out, this nigga had like five baby mamas, man. Y'all can do all this research on a nigga and get everything and know, you know what I'm saying, know his route to work and know everything about him. This man he got multiple kids and you didn't know? Come on, get the fuck out of here, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. But we got my man Love the Barber in the building. Love, what's up, brother? Go right ahead.
Peace to the family. Peace. I got a question. I got a few questions. I'm gonna just ask you this one question right here. It might sound like a bad word, but have anybody ever heard of abortion?
Yeah, what about it?
Now, if people had abortion, how many children would most of us men that's on this live have if there wasn't something called abortion? And the next question I have for you is anything wrong with having children?
Well, so none of the kids I ever had have been aborted. All of my kids, yeah. So all three of mine that I made are here.
Or three. Now, do you have multiple baby mothers?
Yeah. Well, no, I have a baby mama and I have an ex-wife. So I gotta clarify that.
So you have two women you have gotten pregnant.
Yeah.
So my only point I'm trying to make is one thing is us as men, as the supreme being over women, we need to understand that women is like the jungle. And the difference between the green jungle and the concrete jungle is really nothing. You have your different species, you have your different tribes. So the female will always look for the most dominant male to procreate with. So you're going to have guys like you and guys like me. You know, I know we get the celebrities because they shine on the television and whatever. But in our communities, there are men who outdo the regular normal men. Like you got normal guys in the community, then you got low achieving guys. Then you got guys like me, the guys who own businesses, the guys who got the nice stuff, the nice cars, whatever. And women are going to seek and want their child to be a representative of that because of the structure of the genes. They really don't want to have children with these weak video game Twitter finger guys, the guys who got so much comments but have nothing and produce nothing. They operate out of fear, doubt, and these indecision type of guys. They don't make strong movements. They're not clear and decisive on what they want to do, and they don't go after it. So you only have a handful of men like that in our communities. I'm not talking about the celebrities, but in our communities. So what women will choose is to have multiple children by me instead of the Ricky and the Bobbies and all these guys that's really in the crib who's the video game master, who's the best in NBA Live or whatever they play. So when they see a guy like me in a Benz, flashy jewelry, in and out the country, they're gonna want to have my child because they know the child gonna be a seed of greatness, of dominance. They don't want these kids from these. So you can't get mad at the women for going after us high value men. Do you get what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, bro. Well, brother, listen, I'm not saying women are hypergamous, right? Women look for, like you said, the best possible option for their offspring, right? Back would have been you saying like the jungle or the wild before pre-civilization. They picked strictly off of physical prowess. Okay, this is why a lot of those things still carry on to this day, and people don't understand them. They're subconscious biological cues for a woman when it comes to a man, because again we have the fuck, what am I saying? Why can't it? Oh, the biological imperatives. We have the two biological imperatives, right? Survival and procreation. So being that it's something that you just there in you to do it regardless without without you even thinking about it, you're always seeing certain things. This is why the mind is so men especially easily sexually cued, right? And then women too is just not to the point of where they admit it or they talk about it as much. So when a woman sees a taller man, a man with more musculature, all these different things, so on and so forth, it sparks something in her, or it can possibly spark something in her from a reproductive standpoint, and her choosing that man for reproduction because due to his visual genetic superiority, that
Physical.
physical and physical genetic superiority, she sees that and she automatically correlates it with a healthier, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Can I say this though? Do your son play football?
Yeah.
He made varsity, right?
Yeah, he in college right now.
He in college, right? So
Yeah.
think about it, like the guys that's in your comments, these guys who's, the Twitter finger guys, the guys, that's really good on typing and to spell correctly. Think about how the mothers of these guys, right, feel when like my son or your son go play against their son. And matter of fact, their son didn't even make the football team. That's their son's is the one who's getting the water. Their son is the one who's on a band. You got to remember, think about it. When you got to think about a woman think about all that stuff. When she go to homecoming, right? She don't want to. It hurts these females that they got to be with some of these dudes that when they go to homecoming and all their girlfriends, their families there. When they see the kids that they kids is basically gonna shine shoes. They basically gonna run and get they gonna take down the score. They kids is the kids who's gonna clean up the field after. But our kids is on the football field. Our kids, they moms got the leather jacket. You understand what I'm saying? When they go out to eat in the little town in the community, our baby mothers is the ones shining because they kids is stronger than these niggas kids, man. I'm trying to tell you something, man. And if you listen to what I'm saying, you got a lot of these dudes who's weak and they kind of upset with women that they choosing us because the simple fact, why would she want to? Think about this woman. Her life is social. This is the earth we living in. If she goes to the football field and she see her son over there at the Frankfurt stand, this nigga selling Franks with his little friend over there. They up there doing all this little goofy stuff, doing cheers. Her son is the cheerleader. Her son is in the stand clapping, yay! Now, when our girls come through, our kids got the cleats on. They running. They scoring the touchdown. They did the big hit. Now, when you look at the newspaper, she see her son name in the newspaper. All that counts. All that counts in community development, grade, age. This is from Pee Wee. This is from Pop Warner. This is from high school. This is to college. So you gotta give the brothers just gotta step it up. And I'm sorry, a lot of kids didn't come from this gene where they kids is not gonna be over 6 feet. All my kids are 6 feet. My tallest son is 6'5". You know what I mean? And my shortest one is 6'3". So the thing is that these dudes, I feel sorry for most of them. I feel sorry for a lot of these kids. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys, because of the internet is here and they getting to hear the qualifications that the women want and they don't meet them. That's not my fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? But let's not be so hard on the women for understanding the social dynamics of life and wanting to choose and have winning children from the winners like us, bro. That's it.
Well, I appreciate you for deeming me a winner, brother. But no, it's not just that. Like I said, the whole thing of it though, and what I'm speaking to, ultimately, they're trying to scapegoat men through Cam Newton's and all these other, celebrity guys that women purposely seek out to have children by. No woman is turning Cam Newton down. Regular schmegular everyday woman, even some celebrity women or whatnot, right? Because again, this man is his net worth, last I checked or whatever, is $75 million. Okay, he's less than he's less than the 90 or greater than the 99 percentile. Okay, I mean, you're in the 1% if you're making even 10 mil. Okay, he's making 7 times that. Most women have never been in a room with a man of that level of wealth, status, prestige, all these different things. People forget, bro. Again, Cam is retired now. Cam Newton was a franchise NFL player, quarterback at that. He's a NFL fucking MVP. He's an NFL rookie of the year. Okay. I just don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying? So when women say this shit, and I'm gonna play the clip of like what his new baby mama said. It's always I could never, or I would never, and I want this, I want that. Bitch, you say that because you never had the opportunity. You've never been faced with the fucking the conundrum of choosing one or the other. And we already know what you're gonna do, baby.
Well, it's just like if everybody talk about pimping, right? And everybody love this pimping thing. But one bottom common denominator of a pimp is for women to make the choice, to choose. They got to pay a choosing fee. So, like a lot of men of leisure, a lot of men of stature, a lot of men of standards, we understand one thing about women. They are going to make their choosing fee. They're going to literally come up to you and be like, I choose you, based on I bat and based on being cooperative, laughing at your jokes, understanding because you have something called charismatic, charisma, right? These things that that certain things you need to have. So now you'll have the certain, I'm gonna look good, smell good, everything. You're gonna put all the charm into yourself. And so one thing these women do is they have eyes, they can see, right? They see what's going on with you as a man. So now I understand the Cams, I understand the Michael Jordans, but then now we have community. So a lot of brothers I hear sometimes say it's hard to make $300 a day, that which make 100,000, right? So now you got some men in the community that girls see that will look at $300 a day like, what, bitch? I'm trying to spend 300 a day. I am spending 300 a day. 300 a day, that ain't nothing. Like, so in the community, you have men like this, right? So they probably want to make 1,000. They probably want to make 1,500 a day. And that's not Cam money. That's just in the community money. So that's a little bit above the little average little $100,000 that they talking about. So you have men that women could see that's really striving to make and earn way more than 100,000. They look at that as bill money, right? So these girls identify these dudes in the community. I'm just staying within the community. I'm not with the celebrities and the stars. So I'm talking about the women who's going to deal with us, because we're talking about a very small percentage of people. So now a mass of people would be us in the community. So now you have these guys who's making a little 40,000. They might be teachers. They might be making 65,000. These is good dudes. These is good human beings, right? We love them. But the female sees that as boring. So now she'll look at this guy over here. This dude got about like he's spending 100,000. This nigga got $150. He got something in the streets. He moving this. He's doing that. He's doing this. He's making moves. I want to rock with him because that's the celebrityism of the community. Say like in New York City, it's projects. So within one project, it's probably like somebody's town in South Carolina or North Carolina, whatever. So now these people put on their fashion shows with their beautiful jewelry, their clothes, their sneakers. That's a fashion show just to go to the store because there's so many people. So now these girls is going to select that dude who's the flyest and who's the top out of this group in this community. So we can't, like, I'm just going to belabor the point that my only point is there are more women in this world than men. Women have to choose the top men so they can bring their seeds through. So it will be a small group of men who's going to have majority of the children, because women do not want babies from these bum ass losing niggas who ain't doing nothing, man. I'm
Well,
telling
hold
you.
on. Well, no. See, no, that's where you're wrong.
Some of them
That's
will settle for these dudes and be
no,
unhappy and cheat with
no,
guys like me, and
brother.
I beat they girls in the bathroom, and you know what I mean? I wild out on these niggas' girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know these dudes, but that's what I'm doing to they girls.
Yeah, but
They
yeah,
don't really want these dudes. They really want the dudes like me,
yeah,
bro.
but listen, right? So this is the thing, and this is what we're saying, right? So no, they do, whether they want them or not. This is irrelevant. The wanting of the dude is I mean, kind of moot, and then she has to want him if she's willing to let him put a baby in her. You feel me? So yeah, they want them to a degree, even if it's in the moment of the sex for the time at where the baby was conceived. She wanted that man. She ended up having a child by him.
Is the child his or is the child the other dudes? Now let's talk about that. Let's get to that because now you got to talk about a lot of these good guys, these teachers, these dudes that's on the internet, the video game warrior. That's not their baby. Majority of them, they not the father.
No, it's not a
I'm
majority.
telling you, is your kid and is my kid. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
it's not the majority, bro. But this is what I'm saying, right? So yeah, you're gonna have infidelity, all those different things, so on and so forth. We're talking about, you know what I'm saying, women just out here having kids, not somebody that's in a committed relationship, not somebody that's in a marriage. Majority of these women are single moms because they let niggas nut at them raw. And it's a benefit to it, be it the child support from the man or assistance and stuff from the state. Women purposely do this shit, and and you'll have social workers that explain it to you and tell you that, whenever a woman knows her her kid is about to age out of, whatever, she no longer qualifies for food stamps, or she needs more, she's gonna get pregnant on purpose. And until we get to the point of which we're never going to have, that's what I'm saying. Women have weaponized and can weaponize pregnancy. A woman can literally get her whole life turned around by just having a baby. She had a place to stay. She got free food to eat. All kinds of other things and whatnot, what have you. Sympathy from the public. People are just willing to give her money and, free this and free that, free daycare, free
And
food.
that's all good. That's all good. Let her get all that. You a man. We men. We gonna give her that. First of all, give her a black eye. If you don't got no money and have a baby out of, give her a black eye. She gonna
no, brother, whoa, brother.
No, listen to what I'm saying before you condemn what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, if you give her a black eye, you go to court. Now you get a domestic violence case. You know how fast they're gonna push her to get her own apartment? And hopefully she's a girl and she have a boy and she'll get a 2-bedroom apartment for $13 if you get a domestic violence case.
Brother, what about you?
Anybody know what I'm talking about? Or y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but hold on. Listen to what you're saying, brother. That only works as if she got a DV charge. That means she charging it on you. You going to jail.
But you can take one DV and all you got to do is don't talk to her for a year.
No, bro. No, brother. Hell no, brother. A DV charge, bro. You can't even carry a pistol.
Oh, I'm in New York. You can't carry pistols anyway.
Well, nah, brother. We talking about, we can't be putting that out there for the people, man. Listen. Shawty had that baby. You don't want her, man. Get her the fuck up out of there.
You want her to have her. You want to make. They give women everything. You don't got to
exactly, bro. Listen, brother. She can get it out the mud and get it back in blood.
Why she got to get it out the mud if they giving all these people everything? Why you just can't go get a little simple DV case and go get one of the best apartments that you never gonna get?
Listen, I'm not gonna help her by hurting me, brother. I'm not gonna help her by hurting me and getting fucking locked up for a DV charge, bro. That's not nothing you want to play with. But listen, at the end of the day, man, these women choose these dudes they have these children by. Be they, and again, they're the majority of them are dealing with the ain't shit, bottom of the barrel niggas they swear they want to deal with. And this is another thing I tell you brothers too, man. Listen, bro, don't ever let a bitch stun on you that got a bum ass baby daddy. Okay, don't never let a bitch claim like you not this or you not that or whatever. Bitch, your baby daddy's like almost under a bridge. You had a kid by that nigga and you gonna try to clown me? Bitch, get the fuck out my face. I don't hear shit about that was my past. I don't care. This doesn't mean you have a long standing motherfucking issue with choosing well. I'm clearly, if you fuck that nigga and let him put a baby in you, you ain't no better off today. No fucking way.
And that's why they don't want to have kids from these dudes. And that's why they have our children, because that's another part of it. Can you imagine Shorty have a baby by one of these guys? And then these guys, you go in the community and they look at that guy as the baby father. When them girls got to look at me or you, they gonna be ashamed of that. They gonna be like, that's not my baby father. You crazy? Trust me, I'm telling you. Yo, look, I don't want you to think I'm bugging out or I'm crazy. But if any young man is in a bad situation and they want to get their child and their baby mother in a better situation, I'm not telling you to go get a DV, but I'm telling you to go get one. You know what I'm saying? It'll help you out because my baby mother got
No,
a
bro, we can't, brother. I got it. No, do not. We do not put your hands on that motherfucking woman, bro. All right, this is a fantastic takeover and disclaimer. We do not support any type of domestic violence because it's very, very little to do with the female as it's gonna do to you, bro. You have domestic violence on your motherfucking record, bro. Nigga, that's you might as well go to jail. For real. But shout out to Doug Will. My bad, bro. I don't know how I missed it or whatever. But shout out to Doug Will for the fire.
I seen grimier things done, man. I'm telling you, for you to get that baby in an apartment and you get that baby in a nice neighborhood, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Work yourself very hard. Make yourself do very good. Like some people like me, I do very, very well. So that's why she will have your kid because she know child support is going to support her. So, just all jokes aside, but this is why I think these girls do choose to have babies by the guys who they see doing well because the welfare of their child is the most prevalent thing to them. They have to take care of their children, the ones who love their children. So it don't make no sense for them having a child from a dusty, bummy nigga. It just don't make. They want their kids to have nice clothes, nice
but
things,
no,
and
bro.
everything.
And again, what we telling you is the evidence, bro, says otherwise. Let me do this last super chat right here. Shout out to my man. 1 second. Shout out to my man. More for your mom. Appreciate you, bro.
But word up, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. This was great, man. But like I'm telling you, bro, son, love these women. Work on your game, man. Don't get mad at women that they not choosing you dudes, man. That they choosing and selecting guys of a higher caliber. Just become a higher caliber dude. Please don't hit no woman. I was just joking. But I want y'all to really do me one favor. Up your game, man. Make sure your girl and your kid is not being a cheerleader at the football game, man. That's what these girls don't want. They don't want their kids sitting in the stands. They want their kids to be able to compete against the other stronger children. And y'all gotta give these girls the benefit of the doubt of that, man. So do a couple push-ups, show that you strong, man. But if it ain't in your gene, show them that you smart, man. Some of y'all smart. And you smart guys, stop trying to be thugs. Go be an engineer. Go be something good so your girl can say, some girls want smart children. So y'all dudes who smart, be smart, man. Don't be the thug guy. Don't be the guy who just because you could type and you think you smart. Oh, I'm gonna say something slick to this guy because I can say something slick. No, you the guys that can be our lawyers. You the guys that can be our politicians. Be that. Girls like those kind of guys too. And the reason why y'all not really getting girls because y'all trying to play in the game in the world that y'all not part of. Y'all not really part of the crazy world. Y'all part of the good boys world. Y'all been doing good. Your mother been feeding y'all for all your life. Y'all been reading and writing, and somewhere along the line you listen to rap music, and now you're a thug. But see, this is what I want y'all to do. Get your brain together, because girls like smart guys. So you guys go ahead and be smart, and you guys go ahead and do the best you can be of you. Analyze yourself. And some girls wear glasses, bro. So they like that kind of stuff. And do that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to sign off, bro.
All right, bro. Appreciate you coming through, man. As always. Shout out to more for your mom for the 2 appreciations, bro. Low functioning will be over 35 and no kids. Hashtag her. Yeah, man. Listen, we've seen this time and time again. The professional, the educated, the high value, high class, highly motivated, however you want to put it, that type of woman, right? Bro, listen, it's for the time you have her, enjoy it. And then just move on, dog. Be there for the experience. She bad. She got connections. She got her own this, that, and the other. So it shouldn't be no whole bunch of bullshit that you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no po asshole. So yeah, man. But Doc is tripping, talking about she want a kid at 41 and all this other shit. She want young meat, nigga. That's what she doing. She out here hunting for the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? And hey, somebody get to the bottom of that pussy. But Ron, what's up with you, brother? What's going on with you, man?
Bro, what y'all got going on over here, man?
Shit, man, listen, man. Certain people come up, man. I always let them come up, and hey, man, they get their shit off, man. What you got, bro?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, man, shout out to you first of all, Mr. Fantastic, for having consistent shows all the time with
Appreciate you,
substance and amazing talking points, man. Shout out to you for that, my brother. The baby daddy lottery will never end. Women choose to get pregnant by men. It's a choice, huh?
Yeah.
So, it's a choice, ladies. I mean, you can't get mad. When a child is created, you can't get upset when both of y'all made that choice. Two people had to make that choice. Two people had to make that choice. Y'all got to stop getting manipulated. Y'all got to stop being naive. Men, y'all got to tighten up, bro. Get your mind together. Get a healthy way of thinking first and foremost, so you can be able to have a thriving relationship and a very intelligent, well-mannered, cool child, you know what I mean, that you love and they love you back. We gotta tighten up all the way around the board, bro. Stop.
Well, like I said, man, everybody keeps saying this. It's two people, but it's really not. It's really
What you
not
think
two.
it is, Mr. Fantastic?
Not. It's like, so the thing is, right? Again, the Cam Newtons and whatever, especially. So what's happening is you're having a small percentage of men that are accounting for a substantial amount of the children, right? So let's just take the people I got in that thumbnail: Cam Newton, Nick Cannon, NBA YoungBoy, Tyreek Hill, and it's somebody else. I forget. But let's just use them, right? So of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men, was it 5 or 4? Tyreek Hill, so 4. No, 4. I said 4. So of those 4 men, account for. Nick Cannon got what, like over 10 kids now, or he's at right at 9 or over 10, I think.
Like 12, I think.
I think it's over 10, but we'll just say 10. So 10 with Nick Cannon. Cam say he has 8, but my understanding is he's only has 5 biological. And so we'll just count that 5, right? So we're at 15. Then YoungBoy definitely has over 10, but we'll make that like 11.
NBA YoungBoy got 10 kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, and then how many Tyreek Hill got? You was about to say
Tyreek Hill the same by like 10, bro. Remember he had 2 kids. He just got a child support case last year, and his wife and one of the side chicks, you know what I'm saying, and an old girl got the DNA and everything and made it public and whatever. So Tyreek Hill got like 10 kids now.
You know what? We putting all of them in the same category. And I think that's the problem right now, because NBA YoungBoy and Cam Newton, 2 different people. Cam Newton actually, but a lot of his money go to the kids, not just his. Like he's really involved heavily in the community when it comes to kids. He's different. He'll have a whole house full of kids. You know what I'm saying? All his kids.
Well, yeah. So I'm just speaking from the procreation part of it. So strictly off of having children, not the quality of fatherhood. I'm not.
Got you.
Yeah. So I'm glad you pointed that out. I'm not in any way, shape, form, or fashion saying that.
Oh yeah,
NBA YoungBoy, is on the level of a Cam Newton or even Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon is incredibly involved with his children too. So no, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying strictly off of the numbers, right? So just that alone, right? So you have those men, and I think on average, black men, when black men have kids, it's not even 2 kids. So you got a couple of black men in a situation that are multiplying 10 times the average of the regular most black men. You feel me? So that's why I say this is so crucial and so important, because we see the same thing happen when we take the celebrity away. So it's expected for them. All right, and I'm not excusing it, but women target these guys. Women want these guys to have children with because they're wealthy, right? And they get a kickback. They get a whole life change. That's why I call it the baby daddy lottery, because you get pregnant. Hey,
Right.
like what 50 Cent said, right? Have a baby by me, baby, be a
Be a
millionaire, right?
millionaire, yeah.
Exactly. So women understand this concept, but they act like it's not a thing. So every woman that I seen address this Cam Newton thing, they would call him toxic. They were saying it's this and that, and he's creating those broken homes. But first and foremost, again, these women, he didn't take no pussy. He didn't hit no mystical pussy crook. All these
Right,
women were willing participants.
Right.
From my understanding, all of them had multiple kids. So of the 3 women he had kids with, he's got multiple kids with those women. You feel me?
Right.
So when the women choose to participate, especially when it's hinged upon, like you said, the man being highly successful, rich, famous, all these different things, so on and so forth, you can't say that man's at fault. You can't just not solely. I'm not saying he's completely totally innocent, but what I'm saying is that woman sought him out more so than anything, and she had the option. But most women, again, they're not going to turn that option down because they never receive it. So we start speaking, honestly, which that's a hard thing for a lot of people to do. It just comes to, and then like you say, you get into the numbers of it. There are not enough men out there that are doing this, right? And the few men that are doing it, the women are willing participants. These niggas ain't just, you know what I'm saying, throwing motherfucking sperm in the air and the bitch catching it.
Right.
Pause. You feel me? Nah, they like, hey, they want some of that. They trying to hold it down for them 9 months and then be rich. You know what I'm saying, about month 10. So yeah, hell, nowadays they ain't gotta wait for that because they can get the motherfucking they can get the DNA test done before the baby even born.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Ooh. It sucks, man, because it's almost based off how much fame and success a person may have to determine how many kids they got. Man, I know my cousin, bro. He passed, but this dude, when he passed, he was like 27, bro. That man had 17 kids.
17. Wow. So that's what I'm saying.
Regular nigga. He ain't got no millions.
So Ron, that's what I'm saying. So Ron, they tried to put all of this onus on Cam, right? And Cam's this, and he's the poster child, or the face of broken homes and irresponsibility, no dick,
That's
so on
crazy.
and so forth, right? And like Cam, like I said, he said 8, but again, biologically he has 5 kids, right? So you say, regular smegular, you know what I'm saying, fam, RP, by the way, you know what I'm saying, that had 17. Bro, I knew a nigga back home, like I said, he had like 13 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing, like street nigga,
Yeah.
nothing accomplished, never had nothing accomplished. Not we ain't talking successful street nigga neither. You feel me?
Right.
So like that's my thing. Women want to act like, you know what I'm saying, they aren't choosing these lesser niggas to do the same shit with.
Yep.
There's no incentive. There's no incentive for you to get motherfucking pregnant by Junebug. Okay, Junebug can't read. Junebug don't work nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Junebug don't know his social security number. None of that. You don't benefit with nothing for fucking with Junebug, right? But yet and still she fuck with him, and not just fuck with him, but fuck with him and let him get her pregnant. And then 9 months later, she comes and talks about how irresponsible men are. They don't wear condoms and all these different things and so on and so forth. It's like, no, bitch, where was your condom?
Yeah, right. Especially when you get to the doggone 10th child. Now, come on now.
Telling you, man, they don't care.
Come on now.
And Ron, that's what I asked. So how does baby mama number? Let's just start at 10 and on. How do you even become that? There's no way you don't know. There's no way you don't know. So that's what I'm saying. These women are willing participants, man. And be it, niggas got mouthpiece, they're attractive, whatever it may be, it's on and so forth. Shout out to them, right? But like you say, ultimately, man, that's just crazy, dog.
Let me say this though. I knew an older cat when I was a kid. I was probably like 13, 14, something like that, right? I knew this older cat that had 23 kids, bro. And all his kids loved him. And he was not rich or nowhere near rich. Nowhere near none of that. But all his kids loved him, bro. Grown kids and all. 23. I don't even know 23 people.
23 is wild, man. But hey, they said, hey, they ain't have much to do back in the day, right?
Boy, well, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know, man. They here now.
Yeah.
Make it worth it.
Yeah, the kids are never the problem. And shout out to on the she said that, right? The kids, you can never blame the kids, especially once they're here, right? Hey, they didn't ask to be here. Two adults chose to motherfucking do adult things, and it resulted in a child. So yeah, of course, the children are never the problem, right? But I think the problem is not setting the blame properly where it needs to be, because we constantly go back to the default. The man's the leader, the man's in charge, the man this, the man that, the man this, the man that, the man this, the man that. No, stop that man shit. No, we are adults. Men are adult fucking males. Women are adult females. As both, whatever interactions we're fucking working, we're working on each other with, or in between, and so on and so forth. It needs to be a mutual understanding, agreement, and pretty much planning out the outcome. So she meet a dude or whatever, he feeling her, she feeling him, all this type shit, and they want to have sex, no problem. But again, there's no way you should be meeting a man, bro. Like you said, bro, these women don't even be knowing these dudes for a year, Ron.
Right.
Hell, they lucky to be 6 months, and then they get pregnant, and hey, all smiles and all this shit and so on and so forth. And then now these niggas ain't shit before the fucking baby shower even happened. You know what I'm saying? She's single by the gender reveal.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man. I just think that I was saying this earlier, man. I was on No Cap, and they was asking, like, should you date a person because they got money? Should you even date unless you have a certain amount of money? Should you even get married, right? Or even date? You know what I mean? Unless you got a certain amount of money. But I don't think that it really matters for real how much money you got. If you find somebody that you love, bro, or whatever the case may be, if you find that person for you, the money ain't gonna do shit. I'm doing multiple things at one time too.
Well, no. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? So I'm not gonna say it's not anything or don't matter at all. It just shouldn't be the main factor, because you, especially in America, like say you live in a capitalist society, so you're gonna need money to do certain things. The thing is, like you said, though, the focus that's put on the financial aspect of it from people that, like you said, have never had finances themselves. A woman that's never, you can't demand $100,000 of me and you never even seen it. You don't, your net worth has never even you don't have a property, you don't have a car, you don't have anything that's where you even be associated with $100,000. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So having that understanding, and women being so brave and bold to come to the table and say that, hey, I'm going to make this requirement of men just to, to even entertain me, right? To even have a conversation with me, that I don't, I haven't achieved myself, is crazy. That is insane.
But then at the same time too, though, you it's somebody for everybody, so it don't really matter. You know what I mean? It's somebody for you that's gonna want to take care of you the way whatever. But at the end of the day, just be smart about the decisions that you make. That shit is lifelong, bro. That shit lasts forever. We gotta make sure we do that.
Yep. Definitely.
So, how you feel about that? What do you think? Do you think people should date because of money, or do you think people should date? Do you think people should even have a cap on how much money that you have to have in order to even date? Do you think that's a thing?
No, it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic. It doesn't make sense, because again, unless you're pretty much telling specifically men, right? Because no one ever going to have a requirement for a woman to have money to date, right? You're basically telling that man that he's going to have to set off years and years and years of even having any type of love life, intimacy with women or whatnot, what have you, outside of just I guess buying some pussy. You feel me? So yeah, no, you can't. There's no way you can tell a man that he shouldn't be dating if he doesn't have a certain salary. He's not meeting enough salary and bringing in a certain income, yearly or whatnot, right? No, you get what you negotiate for. You get what you can negotiate. You get what you can, you can motherfucking finesse. You can whatever, so on and so forth. So if a woman finds you attractive, you know what I mean? Hey, date her. Shoot your shot. Do your thing. Bro, that's never gonna change. But yeah, bro, so many things happen nowadays where that big back woman said that shit saying if you make $57,000 a year, she said you shouldn't be dating as a man. So like, okay, so now what's the threshold where we can start dating? And if it applies to the men, what about all the women that don't make 57,000? Because it's less women. You know what I'm saying? Men out earn the women, and there's less women that make that than the men do. So what are we talking about here?
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. I think people just need to start being more healthy mentally and worry about that first before you get into any relationship. Try to be a healthy person first. Then you can be in a relationship, regardless of how much money you got. At least have some type of ambition to, take care of things and take care of yourself and your family. But, it shouldn't be like a number like, boom, you need to have this, and all of that. But, and then on the flip side, it kind of do give men uh, some type of standard to get to, though. I think kind of help motivate motherfuckers to be better too. Cause I was looking at it from that point of view too. I was like, all right, cool. That kind of makes sense.
Well, no, I know what you're saying. So yeah, if you're making such a least amount of money, there is a thing to where hey, you don't got time to be dating. I say if you're a man, you making under 20K, you know what I'm saying, a year, or under 30K a year. Yeah, man, you really don't got time for dating. You need to prioritize, and there's plenty of other things you can be doing that's far better than dating or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, wasting time trying to convince a woman to pretty much have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? Versus the shit you need to be doing to get your life in order because you know what I'm saying, you're not where you should be.
Right. But it's okay. I think it's okay to date no matter where you at in life. Just date. I think we got to start taking relations out of it too, for real. You know what I mean? Like we got to stop playing. We know it's hard, fellas. We know how I go. We men too. But sometimes you gotta really get this straight first. Get this straight first. This is the biggest job that you're gonna ever have in your entire life.
What's up, bro? You back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. See, I was about to go to sleep, man. But I'm still listening, and I just want to say to my brothers out there, please do not ever think there's an amount of money that you should make to date a woman. When you have the least amount of money, you should have the most women. And when you have the most money, you should have a very few women. Do you understand the concept? Now, this is why I want you to let your children go outside and play. I want you to be able to experience the world. I know COVID made a lot of people sit inside and not interact with people. Men, I need you to understand something about women. Women is the greatest gift God has ever given a man. Now, when you understand this concept and you really look at women as a jewel, you're going to have a very tumultuous life. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs, peaks and valleys when you deal with these women, from our mamas, grandmamas, sisters. But guess what? They are our greatest gift. First, they can give us life. They carry our seeds. We do not have to get a period. We do not have to go through cramps. We don't have no side effects that these women have. We will never have to go through a hysterectomy. Like these girls get their insides snatched out of them and they still gotta function. So when it comes down to women and us being men, when you are broke, you're supposed to have the most amount of women. Why? Because they always gonna lead you to the dollar, or they gonna be giving you the dollar. Understand that. They can help you because if you're broke, some reasons is maybe you can't read. So it's a girl who can help you read. Maybe you can't fill out applications. It's a girl who can help you fill out applications, because I don't want y'all to get caught up on the homeboy effect, because your homeboy gonna pass you a blunt. Then your homeboy gonna pass you a 40, and then your homeboy gonna want to go to the liquor store, and then your homeboy, you might catch a robbery. Then your homeboy might be a gang, and then your homeboy, you might be now he's your co-D. You understand? So don't get caught up in the fact of homeboys, and you wasn't put on this earth to be by yourself. So when you think of a woman, think wisely. Don't be affected by social media. Think about your mama, your sister. Think about these girls. Don't think that, I understand that we see these people and we see them on our phone and we going crazy. Am I going crazy? Like, how, if we're real men and you is in pursuit of earning legal money, that you're filing taxes, you have your E&I number, you have a business, you have a brick and mortar, and plus you're moving products online, you are legit as they come. The government know everything about you, especially if you're taking Cash App, Apple Pay, Venmo. You're tracked. Let's be for real. And most of you took the COVID shot, so you're definitely tracked, right? So now let's be for real. The greatest gift God ever gave you and gave me is a woman. So we have to accept everything from them. Be a man, put your big boy pants on, put your shoes. You make the choice of shorty that you giving that baby to. And I'm telling you, dudes, go make babies. Make sure get a shorty who gonna put you on child support and get your money right, man. Like, understand that you are all earthlings. We are here on earth, and my role on earth is a man. I am a Black American man. I have this race that I'm representing and this race that I'm running, and I'm striving for greatness. And it only comes through legacy, which we have our last names that we representing. So some of us going to represent our last names by putting product, service bases behind it, having a barcode underneath it, sell it, and move it. Some of us, we're looking at it as the Johnson & Johnson. Some of us going to take competition against Johnson & Johnson on products based on this and have no shelf life. And then we're going to put our name on the product and call it love, boom, 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 and then we sell it. And then we perform a service and we try to pass it on to our children and place them in a strategic place so our grandchildren can remember our names, because most of us don't know our grandfather's name or our great grandfather's name.
Yeah, so, great blueprint, brother. So this is all I'm saying, right? At the end of the day, women choose who they have babies by. Ultimately, like I said, I don't hear nothing else about no damn condoms no more. I don't hear nothing about none of these fucking complaints and shit for these women fucking having these kids, especially again when they target. If a man is sexual enough, they're going to target him. Okay, they're going to target him.
Be a target. This is what I'm saying. Somebody's going to target you regardless. Be a target. Be a target for and you want to go choose the womb to bring your baby out of. You understand? Men, make the choice of the girl you going to get pregnant. Nobody say you got to be with her all day. We need children. I want everybody who can hear my voice to realize that their mother was pregnant and they had you. Like, we need this world to keep on continuing. There's nothing wrong with children. Only thing is wrong is niggas don't want to get their shit together. And for some strange reason, I'm middle age right now. I think people really don't understand that the middle age is old age. And then it's those children and grandchildren who are going to see you to the afterlife. There's nothing that's valuable in this earth but your children. You got to have some. Please. Go get the women and have children. Don't be crazy enough to think that there's nothing nobody can do. You get a house, you get a car, you take vacation.
Yeah. Love you all. Yeah, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Listen, man. No. We can't. Listen. Just like that woman said, she don't want no man with kids, brother. If you don't want no man with kids, no. Now get a fucking woman with kids, bro. I mean, if you're a man without kids, you don't want a woman with kids, don't get a fucking woman with kids, dog. Get what the fuck you want, bro. Hunt for, you know what I'm saying, your game. Hunt for the prey you're after. Don't accept no fucking shorts because they won't. But anyway, man, hey, I greatly appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, man. Sorry I started late. You know, had to take care of some things and so on and so forth. Ron Mac, man, shout out, bro. Appreciate you coming through, brother, for sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about to, because this man, listen, I'm probably finna have some nightmares. But listen, vagina vigilance, female condoms, women are not children. Those three things, man. We gotta get them out there. Get them shits out there, man. We gonna change. We gonna be a part of changing the world. Those three things, man. But anyway, yeah. I tried, man. I tried. Anyway, man. Hey, let's get on that one. We'll catch you on the next one, man. Holla. We out.